China is on edge. The year is 2025, people are no longer silent. Protests are spreading like wildfire. The Chinese Communist Party, CCP, is worried. Their grip on power seems less certain now. The people are demanding answers and change. The CCP thought its rule was absolute, but now, citizens are waking up. They see the government's failures. The zero-COVID policy left deep scars. Economic promises have been broken. Trust in the party is fading fast. A sense of anger is growing daily. This anger fuels the ongoing protests. The situation is highly volatile. Many Chinese citizens are desperate. They want to leave their own country. They seek safety and freedom abroad. The CCP's oppression is too much. The future in China looks bleak to them. This escape shows deep despair. The world watches China closely. Is the CCP's dominance cracking? For decades they seemed unstoppable. Change is coming to China. China faces a silent crisis. It is a crisis of people, or rather, a lack of new people. The population is shrinking fast. Birth rates are falling sharply. The one-child policy had a lasting impact. Now young people don't want many kids. The cost of living is too high. This creates a massive problem. The country is getting old. There are more elderly people. There are fewer young workers. This imbalance is dangerous. Who will care for the aging population? Who will drive the economy forward? Healthcare costs for the elderly will soar. The social safety net is weak. This demographic shift has huge implications. Economic productivity will decline. Innovation might slow down too. The government is trying to fix this. They now encourage more births. But it is too little, too late. The trends are hard to reverse. A smaller, older China faces big challenges. China's economy is in trouble. Deep trouble, many now believe. The official numbers look good. But the reality is different. Skyrocketing debt is a huge issue. Local governments owe vast sums. State-owned companies are also deep in debt. This debt mountain is unstable. It threatens the entire financial system. A crash could be devastating. The property market is a disaster. It was once a driver of growth. Now, it is a source of pain. Major developers have collapsed. Evergrande was just the beginning. Many other companies are struggling. People invested their life savings in homes that may never be built. This has caused widespread anger. Protests by homebuyers are common. The CCP built its legitimacy on growth. Economic prosperity kept people content. Now that prosperity is fading. The old model is broken. Relying on debt and property was unsustainable. The government is trying to manage, but the problems are very deep. The CCP controls information tightly. Truth is a dangerous concept for them. They manipulate economic data regularly. Official statistics often paint a rosy picture. This picture hides the real problems. Independent analysis is impossible. Economists who tell the truth are punished. The party needs to show success, even if that success is fictional. This makes it hard to see reality. Censorship is a powerful tool. The Great Firewall of China is famous. It blocks foreign websites and news. It controls what Chinese citizens see. Social media is heavily monitored. Posts about protests are deleted quickly. Keywords are banned constantly. Dissenting voices are silenced. The CCP wants a harmonious society. This means no criticism is allowed. This control over information is total. It shapes how people think. Many Chinese only know the party's version. They are unaware of the full picture. Eventually the truth will come out. Section 5 Eyes Everywhere. China's high-tech panopticon. China is a surveillance state, where the government keeps a close watch on its citizens. The Chinese Communist Party monitors its people meticulously, leaving no stone unturned. Advanced technology has made this task easier and more efficient than ever before. Facial recognition cameras are omnipresent, on streets, in shops, in schools, and even in parks. These cameras can identify individuals within seconds, making anonymity nearly impossible. All this data is meticulously collected and stored in vast data centers. Security personnel use this data to track and monitor individuals' movements and activities. In such an environment, there is virtually no place to hide from the watchful eyes of the state. Privacy has become a forgotten concept, a relic of the past. The social credit system is a reality in China. It is not a piece of science fiction, but a functioning system. This system scores citizens based on their behavior. Good behavior earns points, while bad behavior results in deductions. Even minor infractions like jaywalking can lower your score significantly. Criticizing the government or participating in protests can have severe repercussions. A low social credit score can lead to serious consequences, affecting various aspects of life. You might be denied a loan or other financial services. You might even be restricted from traveling by train or plane. This system enforces conformity. It compels people to police their own behavior constantly. The fear of punishment is a constant presence in their lives. This pervasive surveillance discourages any form of independent thought or dissent. It serves as a powerful tool of social control, ensuring compliance and obedience. A society under constant watch is one where true freedom is an illusion. Section 6. The price of truth. Silencing voices, crushing dissent. Free speech does not exist in China. The government tightly controls what can be said and who can say it. The Chinese Communist Party views it as a threat to their power and control. Anyone who speaks out faces severe risks, including arrest and intimidation. Journalists who report honestly are targeted. They risk their careers and their freedom. They can be arrested and jailed for simply doing their job. Their families can be harassed and threatened, creating a climate of fear. Citizen journalists face similar dangers. They are often the first to be silenced. Many brave individuals have disappeared without a trace. They tried to share the truth with the world but paid a heavy price. The party made them pay a high price for their courage. Activists are treated as enemies of the state, facing constant surveillance and detention. Human rights lawyers are persecuted for defending those who speak out. Ethnic minorities face brutal repression, their cultures and identities under attack. The Uyghurs in Xinjiang are a stark example of this repression. Millions have been put in camps, their freedom stripped away. Their culture is being systematically erased by the state. In Hong Kong, once a beacon of freedom, those freedoms have been crushed. The national security law ended protests and silenced dissent. Prominent activists are now in jail, their voices silenced, or they have fled into exile, seeking safety abroad. Consider the case of Dr. Li Wenliang, a doctor in Wuhan. He was a doctor in Wuhan who tried to warn about COVID-19. The police silenced him, accusing him of spreading rumors. He later died from the virus, becoming a tragic symbol of the cost of censorship. His story sparked outrage in China, highlighting the dangers of silencing truth. It showed the cost of censorship and the lengths to which the government will go to maintain control. Section 7. Trapped within. Exodus denied and global tensions. Leaving China is becoming harder. The Chinese Communist Party does not want people to flee, especially those with skills or money. Strict travel restrictions are in place. Getting a passport can be difficult. Exiting the country is a challenge. The government wants to control movement. They fear a brain drain. They also fear people sharing stories of repression and hardship. The US-China trade war adds pressure. It started years ago, but tensions remain very high. This impacts the Chinese economy. It also affects ordinary people. Some see the US as an enemy. Others see it as a beacon of hope. The Chinese Communist Party uses nationalism. It blames foreign powers for problems. This distracts from internal failures. These travel restrictions are tight. During COVID, borders were sealed. Now, they are open, but control is strict. Section 8. The Lost Generation, Youth, Despair and the Roar for Change. China's youth face a grim future filled with uncertainty and challenges. Unemployment among young people is alarmingly high, leaving many without hope. Finding a good job is a constant struggle, a battle against the odds. Even with a university degree, opportunities are scarce. The economy is not creating enough jobs to meet the demand. The jobs that do exist are often low-paying and lack stability, or they involve extreme hours that drain the spirit. The 996 culture is notorious, demanding 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. This relentless schedule leaves little room for personal life. This has created a lost generation, feeling adrift and without purpose. Young people feel hopeless and stuck in a cycle they can't break. They are increasingly disillusioned with the Chinese Communist Party. The promises of a better life seem empty and unfulfilled. They see corruption and inequality everywhere they look. They see a system that doesn't care about their future. This despair is widespread and growing. Some are lying flat, Tang Ping, choosing to opt out of the rat race. They are quietly protesting by refusing to participate in the relentless pursuit of success. A quiet form of protest that speaks volumes, but others are not staying quiet. They are raising their voices. The recent protests involve many young people united in their demands. They are tech-savvy and connected, using technology to organize and mobilize. They are finding innovative ways to organize and make their voices heard. Despite the heavy surveillance and censorship, they are demanding change. They want opportunities, freedom, and a future they can believe in.